pod without a blowout. Whoa.
Whoa.
Pause.
Hey, what?
Pause. And we're back, baby.
And there we go again.
We're back. Episode 144 of the Werkz.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Hey.
Somebody get in there back
Episode
there.
144 of the Werkz, and this is a special episode. Our
144.
Halloween pod. Ooh. First, I do want to thank you guys for dressing up. This is a big deal for us on this pod. Thank you for being in the spirit.
Hey.
Thank you for my wife for doing all these
Shout out.
decorations and
shout
candy
out.
and stuff like that.
Thank you. It looks good.
Can I eat that candy?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, whatever candy you want, bro.
They put a little,
Take them home. You know, just don't be the kid where you just pour the whole thing in your bag and go home.
It's a good thing I got my backpack right here.
It's my little friend.
I'm gonna steal the backpack and then
Do things to it.
Whoa. He's gonna steal it.
I take from over here.
Oh man! All right, man. Well, let's get straight into it. Again, this is episode 144 of the Werkz. This is our Halloween pod, or our Halloween Werkz pod, and we get straight into our mental health check of the week. Carlos, how about you start off and tell us how's your day going, or how did your week go?
My whole week has been all right. As always, could be better, but I did end up just getting a new drone this couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago or 3, and been playing around with it. Pretty fun. Got hopefully new stuff coming around into the Instacam at some point.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'll see if I'm not too lazy. But but no, it's been all right. It's been good. Not, like I said, not too crazy. And just been good.
Awesome. Why don't you tell everybody who you are?
My name is Carlos and Ramirez III.
And what are you wearing? What is this?
Today I am actually, if you ignore this part, I'm Yoshi.
What was that tongue do? There you go.
Thanks for reminding me.
You sound good, by the way.
Hey, that sounded good. Do it again. That's good. Whoa. All right, man. My week was great. I guess it was smooth. I'm in my last week of being a DS4. This coming Monday, I start my new position. So,
Hey.
Yeah, yo.
Hey,
there goes that. Yeah, it's that's not the next. That's not the new position. But yeah, man, I get to do that. So this week was kind of a breeze. It's kind of I would say not slow, but it's smooth at work right now. We're in a kind of unexpected shutdown for some reason, but it is what it is.
It happens.
Yep. So my ensemble is Richard Simmons. I've been on my workout kick lately, so I thought it'd be funny to dress up as Richard Simmons.
It works.
Yeah, it does work out. I think it's a little too tight, but you know.
No, man,
That's
exactly
how it is.
How do you set up it wasn't tight?
Yeah. Wife's
tight.
like, no, you're not used to wearing stuff that actually fits you. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Huh?
Yep. As you
She's
can
like,
tell,
tight.
it's
She's like, I want it tighter. Leave that on. Leave it on. When you come back, leave it on.
All right, Chris, how you doing, man?
my week is good. It moved quickly. That's what I like.
Whoa.
Work. Hey. Oh man, for some reason I was reminded of Bernie Mac. I give you 3.5 minutes, maybe even 4. No, it was quick. Work is work, but we'll see. And I'm a Viking today.
Awesome.
So-
And did you go into the canyons up here and kill a coyote? Because you got a fur. PETA. PETA.
Yeah.
This is not real. It's fake.
Not real, he says.
Looks like Appa fur.
It's all falling apart. It's all.
It starts moving. Oh shit!
Get him, Yoshi.
You're next.
As the episode goes on, it's like fucking now you have a green coat. Oh, we'll be back after these messages. All right. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? It's Dora the Explorer here. It's been through some struggles. It's been a long road.
Struggle with Dora.
Fucking Diego's dead.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Did the Viking get him?
I don't know.
He was in the woods, wasn't he?
Some little red man with a plumber. Two plumbers beat him up.
Don't look at me. He caught me once.
Yeah. So I'm Dora the
He just
Explorer.
choked the shit out of me. My tongue goes out.
I lost the half of my tongue.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. This week kind of flew by. Can't remember. This whole month has been freaking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's been busy. I got sick. Went to Vegas. Had a wedding. Did all this stuff. So it's been kind of nonstop. But yeah. Cool. I'll be rating. What are we
Yeah.
rating?
Good?
Oh yeah, I forgot my
Yeah, we didn't really rate it. We just wanted to go through the room, I guess, since nobody rated their week. So we'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
That works.
He's like, that's work.
It works for me.
All right, man. Let's get into my PSA of the week. This is just for basic, just knowledge of how to get through an angry episode. I guess you would say, like, when you're at work or just out and about, road rage, all that stuff like that. This is some kind of neuroscience they have, and it's called name it, breathe it, and then move on. So basically what it is they want you to name it. So like say somebody pissed you off, right?
Damn
for
it,
some odd
Chris.
reason. Right? They want you to not say it out, well, you can say it out loud, but acknowledge why you're mad, right? You acknowledge it, so they said it brings it from your anger state of mind to the front of where you're more, I guess you could say, aware, and you can kind of focus on why you're mad, right?
Mhm.
And then you breathe. So you breathe in, and then you breathe out the negativity or the anger.
Breathe in.
Yep.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now stop. Now drop. Now drop. Now drop.
And then breathe in, and then you move on, right? So at that moment in time, you let the anger come in, you accept it, you understand it, and then you breathe, kind of get your center yourself, and then you breathe out the negativity, and I don't say you move on, but you kind of let all that anger at that moment, that tension, kind of escape your body, and you move on to figure it out, right?
Exercising.
Yeah, basically. And I just thought it was really interesting because at work, a lot of times before, I would get mad and like it kind of ruined my whole day. Now I get to work and I'm just like, all right, something pisses me off, and it's like, all right, I got to get past this because it's not. You have like 7 more hours to be here. No reason to be mad, you know. Or you get mad right before you leave and you come home and it follows you home, right? And we've talked about before about mental health wise about unplugging
Oh yeah.
from work into the house. So like right before you get into the house, you're always already positive coming through the door and not bringing your luggage or baggage from work into home, because then you start bringing that home, and then taking it out on your wife, taking it out on your kids and friends and all that stuff like that. So I thought that was a good
Yoshi.
yeah, take it out on Yoshi.
Damn it, Yoshi.
Whoa.
We wonder why Boots isn't here.
I know.
Work, huh?
Yeah.
Just fell on bad times, huh? No, man. All right, well, let's move on, and we want to first congratulate the Dodgers for getting to the World Series, because the last episode they won. But on the other side of that, they got their ass whipped today. But it's only game 1. I predicted they were going to lose today. So I knew, just in the fact of the Tampa Bay. Toronto Blue Jays haven't been to the World Series for like 30 plus years. Energy at home.
Yeah.
32 years.
32 years. And, so I just assumed that part of it was going to get them going. And if they lost this game, it would probably be a sweep. So they won this game, kind of give him the energy to kind of go through the series. So I think it's gonna probably go 6, maybe 5. If Dodgers are smart, they'll go 5. Because if they go 6 and try to come back in Toronto, it's gonna be hard for them to win.
It was the bullpen again, right? I didn't even. Yeah, the bullpen.
No, it was the bullpen, but it was also Snell.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it.
Yeah,
He was shaky,
good.
fucking super shaky. Dude, he pitched like 26 times in the first inning.
No shit.
So it was like and then he kind of settled it down, gave up 2 runs to tie for them to tie the game, and then we brought the bullpen in, and they that one inning, and they fucking 9 runs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So congratulations, but congratulations, but also wake the fuck up, because y'all don't wake up.
We in it. We in it now.
We're gonna lose this one real fast. And then also we want to remember what Ohtani did, because we didn't get to talk about it. Ohtani pitched 6 innings in the NLCS, shutout, 10 strikeouts, went 3 for 3. All 3 hits were home runs. One of them left the park, so that's a GOAT. And yeah, so let's move on from sports.
Yes.
Let's bring up some sad news that came up on I think on TikTok or on the news a couple days ago. The 10 freeway accident where the semi fucking just ran over 3 cars. No braking. It was just craziest shit I've seen in a long time. And then, you know what? It's the craziest shit I've seen where it hasn't been like snow or like weather involved. This was just straight out like this motherfucker was under the influence.
Something.
You see the video of him? Like he just wasn't even phased.
Yeah. He was just not there.
Yeah.
He was literally in a different space.
I was like, whoa.
I didn't see the video of him. I just saw the cab video.
No, they showed a video of his like the dash cam like recording him, and was there someone with him? I don't know, but either way, he was just like. And then the freaking cars, these trailers moving around. He's just like, it wasn't no reaction. I was like, bro,
Wow.
Yeah, and that's why they were saying like he probably was just zoned out. He was so under the influence of whatever the fuck he was doing that he was just zoned out, because there's no way like you have, because if you're gonna get into an accident, you tense up, and he was just well, all right, get my way.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
fuck.
bad.
But yeah, and I think 3 people passed away.
Mhm.
So prayers to them and their families, because that's you never want to lose somebody like that. That sucks, and I'm sure this guy's gonna go away for a long time. Manslaughter, also under the influence, DUI. He's never gonna drive again. So hope he gets what he gets, and then hope the families get their justice and sues everybody to get money. And yeah, so sucks for them.
Yep.
Prayers to their family and everybody involved. All right, now getting to our spooky edition of the pod. Straight into it.
What haunted house did I go to?
all cartoon characters.
Yeah. All right, man. So I put up 3 poll questions, and it has to do with Halloween. So we'll go around the room, see what answers you got, and then I screenshotted the answers that people put on the Insta, and we'll go from there. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first question is, would you rather spend a night in a haunted asylum, or get lost in the dark? Oh shit! Get lost in a dark forest with something following you.
How long is the time that I'm in the middle of nowhere? Is the same over the night thing?
Overnight.
As the
Yeah,
asylum
overnight.
thing?
It's overnight.
So you're overnight, you're in the forest and something's following you, so the whole night, and then or you spend a night in
An asylum.
asylum
I'm spending outside, man.
Outside?
Yeah.
in the forest,
Yeah.
and something's following you the whole time.
Look, I might be able to escape it. Maybe. You're in an asylum. I can't even escape my own room. I'm strapped up. I'm not moving nowhere. At least I get a little taste of freedom outside.
Addy?
Shit, I don't like being outside, so I'm just taking the asylum. But
Oh, he's taking the asylum.
kind of like,
He's like, as long as they're gonna have you chained up, so
chain me up in a room for a night.
Hey,
I'm golden, dog.
I'll be able to
You're
sleep.
alone.
Just sleep.
Yeah, I'm alone with my alone with my thoughts. I don't like that either. But at least I can. Yeah, I think I'd do that because I don't want to be outside. Someone's following me. I'll just like, take me, dude. Fine, do what you want with me.
Whoa. Take me.
Just take Dora, dog. Take boots. Take boots.
That's what happened.
You want the backpack? Chris?
Man, you guys make good points. I was gonna say I'll be outside, but I could use a good nap.
Are they gonna give you a pillow? Am I getting a pillow?
Do I get a pillow?
Do I get a blanket?
You just strapped.
Is it like the full pillowed room?
Oh, that sounds like
That sounds.
Oh, that'd be
sounds
terrifying.
nice.
That sounds nice. Anywhere I lay down, I can even lay down standing up.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might take the room.
So you're gonna take the room?
Only one night.
Hey,
It's all one night.
It's only one night,
it's
right?
overnight.
Yeah, I was thinking
But
that
it's
too.
haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted.
Whatever.
So I guess the thing that you have to think about, I guess, in this moment is, do you want to stay in an enclosed area while it's haunted, or would you rather run around in a free space while something is haunting you?
Yeah, and I think I'll take the room.
Yeah, because
I'll take the room.
You can't see in the dark
Maybe
dark
it's a
forest.
friendly ghost.
Blah!
It's Casper.
It's Casper. Everybody agreed with us with most of us with spend a night in asylum.
Losers.
You would do that too?
Weak. Yeah.
Weak.
I definitely do asylum. I was
Yoshi does not approve.
I live wild outside.
Yeah. Well, the thing I started thinking about, I was like, man, if I'm in a dark forest, it's not like, there's lights.
Yeah.
So you're just running around in a dark ass forest with something following you. Probably
Is it full moon?
no.
Your full moon. Your full moon.
Your full
well,
moon is out.
Different story now.
Take it.
All right. No. Okay.
Your full moon is shining through.
Bright.
You're welcome, whoever's chasing me.
That's why they're chasing you.
I know, right? Like, that's why they see your full moon, like, oh yeah, that's fine.
You're the twinkle in my eye.
All right, the next question is, would you rather sleep in a coffin for one night or in a room full of creepy dolls?
Give me the dolls.
No, I'm doing the coffin for
I
sure.
I was saying the same thing.
I'm doing the
Hey, dude,
coffin.
some coffins are like luxury.
That's what I'm saying.
Luxury
Like
coffin.
some luxury coffins.
Well, I mean,
man.
like, you go in a coffin, like, it doesn't say anything's going to happen to me, so I'll sleep in a coffin,
Yeah.
get a good night's sleep. If I'm sleeping in a room with dolls, and I'll tell you this right now, I have experience with sleeping in a room with a whole bunch of fucking dolls, because I shared a room with my sister, and my grandma would get her all these fucking porcelain fucking dolls,
yeah.
and they'd put them in this
My mom used
fucking
to have some of those.
this fucking big glass case, so they're sitting in there and they're just looking at you, and it was at the foot of my bed, and I'm just like, man. And then I was afraid of Chucky at that moment, so I like looking at these
Still
motherfuckers. It's crazy.
Still am.
So I know for a fact I'm not picking the doll thing because I already have fucking trauma from that. So I rather just.
I just
be
don't
in
like the idea
coffin.
of being inside of an enclosed space.
That too. It'd probably be claustrophobic.
Yeah,
as
that's the
fuck.
only reason I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's the same. It's the same thing as sleeping in a goddamn sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
I don't like sleeping in a sleeping bag.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
But you know what? There might be a little TV in
There's
there.
a trick.
It's
Is it
luxury.
Luxury.
You
I
get
get those luxury,
luxury?
ones.
You get a two.
I mean, more dolls to hug when I'm sleeping. So.
That's good.
You're rough guys.
Body pillow.
Hold me.
They're gonna be like annoyed by me.
Yeah.
So close your eyes, dolls. You're not gonna want to see this. Yoshi, get in here.
By the end of tonight, I'll be calling you the boo boo.
Every flicker of the light, you start seeing them run away.
All right. Everybody. Majority of people picked a room full of creepy dolls, which is
Oh.
crazy.
Fools.
Crazy. All right. Last one. Would you rather see a ghost once a week or hear whispers when you're alone forever?
Dude, doesn't everyone hear whispers?
I was already hear whispers already, at home. So what's new?
What?
Check.
No, I'm checking in with that.
Are you good?
I'm checking in with that ghost.
Because I was thinking of like doing the ghost thing. Because at some point you're gonna get a reputation of other ghosts being like, hey, this is the dude This is a dude who can talk.
He could talk to
He can talk to you. What is
Yeah,
that? What is
yeah, a
that
little
show with the
conversation.
person that? There's a show with somebody.
Ghost Whisperer.
Ghost Whisper.
Yeah. Speak to ghosts.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
There's a-
cool.
there's
Well,
a-
I mean, it doesn't really specify like
If it's a friendly ghost.
if it's a friendly ghost or a mean ghost. So for me, I'm like, oh, it's probably like you're helping the ghost get to the afterlife. That type of shit.
Even if
In a
it's not.
day, you're like, oh,
Even
well,
if it's not,
I'll
that's
try.
Well, Chris, what if it's like that ghost from Scary Movie?
Oh no! Which one? Wait, which one? Which one?
The one where he tries to take off her panties or take off her pants, and then it's like
No.
it was like a Friday, and she had Tuesday panties on or some shit. He's like, oh hell no. One of those, Chris?
Nah, I'm good.
No, you good?
Mm.
Nah, give me the whispers. Comes to my ear.
Whoa.
Not today.
Whoa.
I already hear sounds when I'm working, so
Whoa,
I
whoa.
won't even know.
Right? Same thing.
What's the difference?
When I'm-
All right. Those were the 3 questions I put out. So thank you for everybody for participating and answering. You'll see the results obviously when we drop the pod. The pod will be dropped Wednesday, this coming week. So look out for that. All right. So now we move on to the Halloween spooky stories told by us. Okay. It doesn't have to be like I told Carlos. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you know, the ghost haunted me. I saw a demon or some shit. It could just be something that's unexplained that you saw or that happened to you. So I do have one, and I'll go first. All right. And this goes along with the listener's story that they submitted. And it's funny because I was already like, this was my story coming into this. And when I had put that question out, he sent me a voice memo of like what he went through, and I was like, bro, like that is so spooky that you sent that to me, and it's exactly what I was like thinking about already, right?
Raise.
So if you don't know, my mom was a drug addict. I've talked about it, you know, on the pod multiple times, and you know the trauma from that and everything that I went through with my mom losing to her addiction, and going to heaven. So there was just one thing that always sticks out to me. It's a story that every time I think about it, it gives me goosebumps because it felt so real to me. And at that moment in time, I was like 9 or 10, right? Little kid. My mom was in and out of the house, in and out of, like, I'm talking about in and out of the house where she would leave for like a month, come back, and she's fucking wilding out, you know, on drugs, you know, on a full bender, that type of shit. One of these times where she came back to the house, she would sleep with us because, you know, we didn't have another room. And she would always, when she came back, she would always have a couple of days where she did not sleep. So she would literally be up, lights would be on in our room, and we'd be asleep. We had a bunk bed. I would sleep on the bottom. My sister would sleep on the top. And she would just draw. Like she was fucking like a drawer, bro. Like she can draw shit. But it was always like weird stuff. Like a heart. Like a human heart. Like she would draw a human heart and like fucking label like all the fucking... It was like she was learning shit, like, right? It's crazy. So she would do all that shit, and obviously we'd fall asleep. I'd wake up, and she would be, you know, talking to herself, or I'd wake up in the random of the night, she's talking to herself and shit like that. Well, one night, she grabbed me, and I just, like, she felt sweaty. Like, it was just like a sweaty touch. Like, she was, like, panicking. So I wake up, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then she's like, they're here. So she's like holding me, and now she had jumped over me. Like I said, we're against the wall right now on the bottom of the bunk bed. And now she has her back to the wall, and she's like holding me, and she's looking out, and we're under the bunk bed, so you can barely see like the top of the ceiling. And we had a light on this corner of the wall that shined this way. And I shit you not, I vividly remember it was just like something was just like moving across the wall, just back and forth. And she's like looking like, and the crazy thing was like, you know, maybe it's like, you know, a fly, in the light or some shit. She's following the whole, like, that fucking image or this fucking shadow that's on the wall, and it's like going back and forth, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I panic, full panic, and I'm out. Like, I felt like I didn't want to see it. Like, I was just instantly,
I'm out of here.
yeah, like, I felt the energy of whatever was there, and it just took everything out of me. Like, I just blank, boom, I'm gone. And then I wake up the next morning, and my mom's gone. She's like outside, fucking yelling and all that shit. But again, my mom is in a whole different zone, so she doesn't remember it. My sister didn't wake up, and I was like, man, if she would have woke up and she's up there with the fucking thing flying on the ceiling, right? So it's like that's something that always sticks with me, that I remember, that for me, it's like, I don't believe in that kind of shit, like demon wise, but it's like, I saw that and I was like, bro, like, that's some crazy ass fucking shit that I can never explain. That happened to me.
You said that your friend said something similar?
Yeah. And I'll play it.
Okay.
I recorded his screen recorded his voice memo from Instagram, and I'm gonna play it because he explains it like, and I'm like, dude, I felt the exact same way. It just felt like there was just this energy in the room, and I felt like it was like pushed, like it just went over me, and I just like, I was out.
Damn.
Like, cold out. Boom. No memory of how I fell asleep. No memory of like me falling asleep. It was just like TV off. Kendrick Lamar.
Damn. And
then I woke up the next morning like exhausted. And I was like, what the fuck? And then obviously, like I said, my mom doesn't know what the fuck she's in a whole different planet, yelling outside to herself and shit like that. And so it's like, she doesn't even remember what the fuck happened. And then again, my homie is like explaining to what happened to him and his friend, and I'm like, that just makes sense to me, because it's like, people who battle addiction, it feels like they're battling not only themselves, they're battling a demon. Like the demon's following them, like getting them to do whatever they want, right? So yeah,
damn,
that's my story.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a wild one.
My friend has a story here.
Hey, backpack.
Go ahead, backpack.
Boots is alive. Boots is alive.
Boots is alive?
She doesn't.
I know where Boots is buried. It was Dora. Oh wait, check the map. Check the map.
Get him, Yoshi.
The map, you say?
It's like Chris is like, where'd my knife go? I'm like, where'd my axe go? Where'd my axe go? Like, oh, here, Chris.
You drop this.
All right. Anybody else want to go? Let's go next.
I have like a story when I was like 8, either 8 or 9. When I was visiting my family, they live like an hour away from Oakland, and we'd visit them a lot of the times when we were coming down from to live in Japan. So when we'd visit, we'd only come down for like a week or two. So we were coming to visit them, and they didn't have a big house. And I remember like all of us slept like basically in the living room. And so I remember waking up like around 2 or 3. I don't know.
Well, weird hours.
Weird hours. I was like, knowing me, I got to pee. So I really had to pee. So I was like, oh, yeah, the bathroom's like right there. It's pitch black. And then I was about to get up. And I look up, and I see right in front of me, it's a boy. And he's like kind of like head down against his knees. It's like his hands wrapped around his knees. And he was like kind of like glowing blue.
Oh.
And I was like, I was like, shit. So I put my face down on the pillow again. And I was like, I'm tripping. It's cool. It's cool. I look up, glow sticks. I was kidding.
I look up, it's Boots.
Boots with a knife. It's like, no. No, but I look up and it's still there. I was like, oh shit. And I was contemplating. I was trying to like wake up my dad, do anything. I was like, I was ready to basically piss the floor, because I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna do this. But after some time, I was like, fuck it. So I got up and ran to the restroom, turned the lights on, closed the door, did my business, and then I was like, I didn't want to like go back out there, but like I peeked in and I still kind of see it. I was like, fuck, man, what am I gonna do? I was gonna sleep in this fucking bathroom. What am I gonna do? And then so I was like, fuck it. I don't know if I care if I wake up everyone. I like swing the door open. The lights like illuminates the living room. Yeah, it's a pillow. It's a pillow just on the floor.
Really? It was just a pillow.
I was like, what the fuck? And it was the VCR light. It was blue.
Oh, dog. When I tell you that VCR light was fucking bright as fuck.
Yeah.
The one that with the timer?
Mm-hmm.
The time to shine? Yeah, dog. That shit is fucking bright. That's crazy. Just your imagination is like running wild. Like, what the fuck is that?
And then Chucky popped out.
Seriously,
really got you.
Your imagination definitely gets to you. My story is I was about like 10 years old. We were living in Hawaiian Gardens, and where we lived, it was around the block, like literally around the block from where my aunt lives. So I would always hang out with my cousin, and for some reason we were watching scary movies. I don't even remember what we were watching. It was something scary. And it was like around 8 or 9. And normally the way I would go back home from my cousin's house, it's not like down the street. Like I'd have to go literally out to the street, out to the main street, and then back down. So what I would normally do was there was a wall from where my cousin's house was. There was like, it was apartment, but it was another apartment on the other side. So I would just jump that fence and go in, and it'd be like a 5-minute walk. If I'd walk all the way, it'd be like a 10-minute. Like I would want to say maybe about like 7-8 minute walk if I'd walk all the way around. So we watched a scary movie. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going back to my house. And for some reason, I look, and I'm looking at where you jump the fence, where I would jump the fence, and it was dark. And I was like, there was normally there was light there, but there was no light there. I was like, you know what?
All of a sudden,
I was like, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna jump that. I'm just gonna go all the way around. So I go downstairs. I walk all the way around, and then it feels like, I think this is like where my imagination started kicking in. It felt like all the lights were like
turning off,
dimming, like they were like dimming down. And the thing is, to get around, from, it was like the side street. The side street to the main street, there's a church right there. And they always have their lights on, even at night. Because they have, it's not a big parking lot. It's maybe like I want to say 7 to 10 car parking. So they always have a light on. And I'm walking, and that light turned off. I remember vividly that light turned off, and I was like, but I'm on the main street, right? And it was back then where the lights weren't LEDs yet. They were like still light bulbs. They were still those the incandescent lights or whatever. Yeah. And it had like that weird flicker, and I guess in my mind it was just it still made that noise. And I remember vividly there was no cars. This is a main street, and there was no cars. I was like, what the heck? So I'm walking, and at this point I think I'm just like
full run.
No, not full run. It was like a speed walk. Yeah. Right? Like I'm walking, like I'm not scared, but like I'm kind of scared. Yeah. And then I walk. Obviously, it's maybe, I want to say 100 yards, 150 yards from the main street to the next street over. And then I'm walking down. And in that street where I lived, it's like house, apartment complex, another like a townhome or whatever. And all on this side is houses. But for some reason, this is like an extra like large like street. Like you can fit 2 main streets, 2 side streets in that thing. So it kind of like a 4-lane type of car. For some reason, that neighborhood was like further away than this. It just made no sense to me. So you look at it, there's no lights. Yeah. Right. So
it's pitch black.
So so it's fucking with me even worse, because it's like it's getting darker and darker as I'm walking. And at this point, I hit the corner, and I'm like, I'm booking it. At that point, it's full run. I start running, and then we have to get to where we used to live right there. It was like a townhome, and there was like a fence. And I'm running, and I hit the fence, and the door didn't open. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm trying to turn the thing, but I guess it's just because I'm panicking. Yeah. I'm like, oh, no. And I finally open the fence, and I get through, and it's like a little courtyard area where it's like, I think it's like 4 townhomes, and obviously I'm in one of them, and there's like a grass like a grassy area. There's like a path to go that way, but I'm like, no, I'm booking it across the grass, and I'm running, and then all of a sudden I just feel on the back of me just. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then the neighbor's dog fucking grabbed me, dude. I was like, ah!
It's fucking Yoshi, no!
I was like, oh shit.
Yoshi, no!
And I remember I was like, oh, fucking dog. and I'm pissed off at this point at the stupid dog, and I'm walking in, and my mom goes, you okay?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Just mad.
I just went through a whole.
Dude, like, that journey felt like 15 minutes. Like, it was crazy.
That'll do it to you,
But I think
man.
that was like, it was just my imagination.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the lights going out. I was like, what the f?
It just fucking unnecessary things that start to happen to you or happen around you. You're just like overthinking it at that moment. Like,
Yeah.
In a regular time, if you didn't watch that scary movie, you probably wouldn't even noticed it. You'd just been like, whatever.
No, I think I probably would have just jumped the fence.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'd have been like, oh, it's dark. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But you watch that movie, you're like,
Nah.
now it's dark. Like, you know, every time I've jumped this fence, there's always light.
Yep.
Now it's
Now
dark.
it's dark.
Like,
Mhm.
fuck that.
What was
It's
the
been
movie?
dark for like the past 5 days.
Yeah.
But
What was the
you
movie?
Just notice it.
Huh? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. It's probably, I don't know.
Beetlejuice.
What year was it?
Beetlejuice.
It was Casper the Friendly Ghost, guys.
He's like, oh
It's a
no.
Halloween town.
I was 10.
We done.
It was Hocus Pocus, fellas.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was around. It's got to be 2000, maybe 2001?
What is that?
2000, 2001?
I don't even know.
What scary movie was around then?
Jeepers Creepers.
Probably Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers
Good one.
Creepers. There was The Hills Have Eyes.
Mm.
I never watched. I did watch Jeepers Creepers, but not Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, The Hills Have Eyes is fucking
Yep.
crazy. There's all the other one too. The Rob Zombie. What was that one? The Rob Zombie.
Texas
Texas
Chainsaw?
That
Texas Chainsaw.
shit was.
No,
Fun.
Texas Chainsaw was
never
later.
I never watched any of the scary movies.
Yeah, I don't really watch scary movies.
Not me
as
either.
much.
I just know because my cousins watch it all the time.
Oh,
But
crazy.
you have
Yeah.
one, Carlos?
Yeah. Because, well, I'm not much of a believer of ghosts and stuff like that. There have been situations where I don't understand what happened, but they're little quick ones. So once, in 6th grade, they had these field trips where they take you up the mountain.
Yeah.
And you kind of just stay like the week or like weekend with the class. And one of the nights in the cabin, like I wake up and I just can't move. Like I'm paralyzed. You know those stories about like you wake up paralyzed and you see the little figure in the
You see Yoshi?
you see Yoshi
Mario in the
at
corner.
the end of the bed.
Uh-huh.
I wake up. I'm like,
That's sleep paralysis.
well, I
Oh,
can't move. And, what the hell is that over there? You know what? I'm gonna reset. I'm just gonna back to sleep. And then I'm like, I don't trust this. I'm just gonna go back to sleep and I'll figure this out some other time.
He said, "Hold the button for 5 seconds." Turn myself off.
There's a little glitch in that system. I'm like, nah, I don't need to deal with this right now.
Yeah.
I
I've
went
had
back
that
to sleep. I'm
before.
like, all
Yeah.
right, I'm good.
Yeah.
Another one is was one of these nights where I was coming driving back home. What's that street? I
Rainbow
forget the
Road.
name of the street, but it was like just an empty ass street. It's just going, and then I was tired, so I was kind of just like groggy going home. And then I was turning these corners, and then I thought I saw someone in the middle of the street while I'm going, and in my mind, I'm like, I hit them, because all I hear is. I'm like, oh my god! And then all it was like water, like the sprinklers in my window. But I legit saw a person in the road.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, bah! And I'm like,
Oh, I'm just gonna drive home.
I'm like, well, there was water. It went straight back home. I was like, all right, well, it happened.
No, this reminds me of the story at your house, Chris. You remember when that guy used to drop me off at after work? It was like like early ass morning. When I used to work at FedEx. Some guy used to drop me off all the time because I didn't have a car at that time. So one morning, dropped me off. It's like 4:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, sometime like fucking late and early in the morning. He drops me off, and at that time we're living at the townhomes right there on Azusa.
Yeah. I remember.
So there's always a bunch of bitch ass cars just fucking parked on the side of the road, right? So he drops me off, I start walking up the steps, and I hear his car go, and then he gets like halfway down the road, and he hits the car. Boom! And I'm like, I turned down, and then he just. And I open the door. I'm like, and I go to sleep. I just lay down and go to sleep. Like, oh my god, man!
I probably woke up and was like, Ray just went in, just clothes and all. Just normally Ray does not sleep with he only sleeps with his shorts. He's all in his full gear, just boots and all.
He's like, nah, I gotta do another reset on this one.
Yeah, I was like you. I walked in the house. I said, boop, boop.
I'll be dressed for the morning. I'm good.
Bro, that shit was hilarious. And he calls me. He's like, hey man. He's like, I was sneezing, and I was like, you were sneezing?
Sneeze ready to another car.
He was like, yeah. He was like, I was driving, and then I had a sneeze. So like, you know how when you're about to sneeze, you close your eyes. He's like, I'm driving down the street, and I'm about to sneeze, and all of a sudden I hear the boo. And he's like, I hit the car, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm out of here. And then he had called me because he was like, hey, can you check to see if my license plate fell? And then he's like, oh no, never mind, it's right here, it's still dragging. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I was like, I'm not going outside then, fuck. But yeah, and then it's my thing because like I walked.
Can you imagine? I don't know if I woke up or not, but I can just imagine fucking Ray. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking light out of nowhere. No, you get okay. All right.
Sleep. Yeah, that was fucking sometimes, man. All right, let's get on to our listener Jesse. Thank you for submitting your crazy story, spooky story.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my homies from high school. So again, thank you for submitting your stuff. So I am gonna play. Where is the? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's about a 5-minute video or voice note.
He's in a dark place in his life, and he's getting clean. So he's on a drug that not a lot of people are on, but he's getting clean, and it's. I'm trying to break it all down because it's a long story. So it's been 5 years, over 5 years, and throughout the times we would chill. Like I would always, step in on him, catch up with him, even though he was like in a bad place. Every time I would always go check it on him, and over time he started mentioning the shadow, and I'll mention that's a different story if you want to hear that one. But he started mentioning the shadow guy, or shadow, like darkness, and so it started there. I've seen some things, and I've had my own stories, but this one was like one that always stands out to me because it was crazy. So he's getting clean, and he's like, he starts seeing the shadow, and I believe him because I'm like, yeah, I feel like drugs bring that, how do you bring bad energy, So now it's a different day. He's getting clean from drugs, and he's like, he wants his life, and I could tell he's a different human being, and then we're talking, he had a family member that passed away months before, and he took over the family member's room, so he was staying in the rooms, the family member's room, and we're in the room where his family member had passed away, but now it's his room, so now we're chilling in there. And we're on the computer, and we're just like talking. He just has like different energy. He wants to be better. I can tell he's fighting. When you're fighting addiction, you're fighting it. So I could tell. He's like, do you ever? He looks at me and he goes, "You ever think people are okay with that darkness that follows them, like that, that darkness, like shadow things? Like, do you think people are okay with it?" And bro, when he tells me that, the room, the energy in the room shifts, and I'm talking like the hairs and goosebumps are doing it now as I'm speaking to you. And if we ever speak in person, it'll happen. The hairs and everything, like a cat, rose on the back of my everything. I was feeling it. I was like, wow, so I'm feeling this energy, and I'm talking as soon as he mentions it. And it's on, like my energy, like my goosebumps are turned on, the hair in the back of my head are turned on. Everything in my body is like, whoa, what's going on? Like, I had never felt this energy in my life. And, I've watched Ghost Adventures. Like, I've always been into the paranormal. I believe in God and spiritual stuff. I've seen some things. So when you see Ghost Adventures, you always see like what they're trying when they're trying to make movies, show, and then also when it's also real. You're like, there are some episodes where you're like, whoa, that one was real, and they mention energy, like shifting, and bro, that was exactly it. The energy shifted as soon as he said, do you think that some people are okay with the shadows or darkness following them and okay with it? And as soon as he said it, the energy shifts, goosebumps, hairs in the back of my head. I'm like, bro. And I start talking, and we're talking. As we're talking, the goosebumps never go away. The goosebumps are staying. They're like, the energy's thick. And right behind him, we're on a second floor, so it's 2 stories, and it's wooden floors. And behind me, it's kind of dark in his room, dim. And I'm just like, I could feel the energy. And as he's talking to me, bro, I swear on my life, it was almost like it was pacing. Like I turned around, I could feel the steps. You could hear the steps. That's what kept getting me. Like whoa, 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 whoa. Like I kept turning around, like whoa, what's going? And I'm getting the chills now. I could feel the steps. They were like almost like it was walking. It was bro. The energy was still high, and the energy was like in that room was more than 20 minutes. It didn't go away. I kept telling him, I was like, bro, the energy's here. It's insane. Like I was like, bro, look at this. And I kept telling him, I was like, look. I was like, you could see my do you see me? I was like, do you see my arms? Like, do you see you can see it's like has a physical effect on me. I could feel it. And he's like looking at me. He goes, well, like he's looking at me and he's still talking. And this demon, I know it's a demon because you don't get addicted to drugs by just like, in my opinion, by you get addicted because I feel like you get into dark things and like it tends to creep up on you, and then it becomes a a habit, and it becomes so. This thing was pacing like almost like, yeah, like I'm here, like he had, and I know, look it in my head, and I'm not joking. Before I turned around, I kept picturing it. His hands behind his back and he's pacing, like just letting me know, like, yeah, there is something here. There is this darkness. And bro, it was 25 minutes. I go, bro, I gotta get out of this room. I was like, we have to get out of this room. Like, please, like, we leave the room.
So basically, after that, they leave the room, and then he finally, like, the energy in the room kind of goes dissipates, and then he's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so the moral of the story, I mean, well, just to reiterate what he was saying, I've lived this journey with my mom. I was the oldest, so my sister really didn't get to see a lot of the stuff that I saw. I lived with her when she was at her worst, to her prime addiction, and I 100% agree with what he said about like they fight a demon as well as they're fighting themselves not to be addicted to whatever they're addicted to. And if you don't know, like, if you don't have you can have addiction to like video games or whatever, right? But like when there's something you want, right? And there's like, say that you're very addicted to some Starbucks drink or whatever. Sometimes people are just like so addicted to something that they just cannot stop drinking, doing drugs, all that stuff like that. So imagine you fighting your brain or your soul or just yourself from doing that, but then there's also this other side of it where you have something that's like pushing you to do it, like that demon or that spirit that's just like, go ahead, do it, like you're good, you want it, and so you're battling two different fights at that moment in time, right?
Yeah.
So it was just weird, like it was just weird as fuck to me that was my story, and then he sent me that story.
Yeah.
And it was like about somebody who's an addict, and then I was like, bro, like I had that story already.
Right.
When we were talking about, when I was telling you like, oh, let's try to see if we can get spooky stories from people, and then also tell our spooky stories, because that was mine. Mm-hmm. And that the one I vividly remember, and I'm like, dude, how did it come about? Like, this guy's gonna send me a voice note, and like I talked to him on Instagram,
mm-hmm.
but I'm not like talking to him on like we don't talk every day. We talk every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's just weird to me that's what he sent me,
mm-hmm.
and that's the story that he sent me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of that shit. So But
That was a good story. Thank you.
Yeah,
His name
Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse.
I told
Yeah,
him, maybe one day he can pop up on the episode. He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
funny dude.
Yeah.
He's
Come
cool,
on down.
Cool ass dude, man. Yeah, thank you for submitting, Jesse. Appreciate it. I told him that we're gonna listen to his story here on the pod. So, but yeah, man.
Along those lines, I don't. Do you remember that show? So You Think You Can Dance?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the episode that had the Gravity song in it? It was about addiction. Anyway, we'll post it up. It's what you were talking about, how that's like a dance interpretation of that. And as you were saying it, it just reminded me of that. We'll post it up. It's pretty cool. If you like dance or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So again, if you do live with a family member who has addiction, just know, yes, it sucks that it just feels like they can never get out of what they're doing. And I will tell you this, they are fighting to get out of it, but sometimes they're just so entangled with it that it's been so long that they just can't separate themselves. Right. And I've lost family members, I've lost friends that to addiction and stuff like that. So it's something very, very that I hold dear to my heart, that when you see people who are addicted to stuff, you give them grace. Like you give them, you want to give them prayers and you want to give them strength, but a lot of the times it's still not enough. The addiction is real and addiction is strong, and once it gets a hold of you, it's the saying, like, fucking Bangkok has them now. Once they have you, they never let you go.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what addiction is. It's like fucking once they got you, like it's almost impossible to get out of there.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man, that was deep and heavy. Yeah. All right. So I sent you guys a video. Well, some of you guys a video. Of the video on TikTok of the guy explaining a security guard who gave balloons to some kids that he saw in the waiting room, and then the kids followed him while he was walking through the hallway, and you saw the balloon. So in the video, you don't see anybody but him and balloons. And then you see him handing the balloons off and then walking, and then all of a sudden the balloons start moving towards him while he's walking down the hallway. That to me is that type of shit where it's like, if I were say that happened to you, but you thought it was real, and then you watch the video back and you're like, like,
nope, shut down. This is tomorrow. This is tomorrow reissue.
I just thought he was gonna pull a gun out and shoot the balloons.
It's like bam, 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 bam.
Take that, ghosts.
Yeah, that's.
Just don't look at videos now of yourself.
That's it. From here on.
Yeah, you know, like at that point too, I'm like, why did you show me?
Yeah.
Like,
don't show me.
I didn't need to know that. Like,
Don't show me.
Just let me
Hey,
be.
bud. Hey, bud, come here. Who you talking to? Who you talking to here?
Hey, tell me what this is right
Well,
now.
tell me what happened
Yeah,
here.
tell me what this is. Like, do you have to show me that? Just let me live my life. You know? Fuck,
I did
man.
a good deed and now you're ruining it.
For real.
Chris, why are
bro.
you trying to seduce that ghost? Oh,
whoa, whoa.
Hey.
Whoa. Thought she liked me. All right, man. Let's get on to our idiot of the week. Or the idiots of the week.
Hey.
I sent you guys a video of the forest lawn mishap that happened.
That's wild.
Yeah, bro. I've been to a lot of funerals, a lot, and this has never happened to anybody that I've known, so thank God. But I don't know, for me, one, how I would react if it was one of my family members that happened, right? Two, how I would keep my cool if they just said, hey, we'll just give you a $200 voucher. You know, that type of shit. When you spend like,
So
14,
what happened?
14 to
People?
16 grand. So basically what happened is they're having a funeral for one of their relatives. They get to the forest lawn, whatever you call it, the viewing building or whatever, right, where they house the body in the casket for the open casket viewing. They get there and the body that they're supposed to be having is not there. So the relative is not there. It's a different person.
Hmm.
And then so they bring it up to the front desk or the people that are helping, like, hey, this is not our family member. And like, oh, cool, let's go over here. So they're probably on this side. They go to the other room and it's not their relative either.
Oh no!
And then at this point, they don't know where her relative is.
They took them an hour to find him.
Oh,
Took a whole hour to figure out where the fuck he's at, and then finally bringing him down and replacing, doing a little switcheroo.
Damn.
So, like I said, I was like, one, I don't know how it would feel as soon as that happened. Two, them taking a whole hour to find where my loved one is and then try to give me a $200 voucher when I paid about $14,000 for this fucking funeral.
Yeah.
You know? And then three, them just being insensitive. Like, it just, that whole conundrum is just like, I think somebody would die. They would have to have another funeral for somebody there because they, you know, all that built up anger, grief, you know, sadness, all rolled up into one. It's like, that's a dangerous, and it's not even that. The worst part is that the relative's husband ended up having a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
At the thing when it was all happening because of all the stress and shit that was going on.
Oh
no.
Had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So that's crazy.
Bro, that's
Forest Lawn, do better.
Yeah.
You're charging an arm and a leg for these
Mhm.
fucking funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Do fucking better, bro. Cause goddamn, a whole hour?
yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
That's way too long.
I hope they get theirs.
Well, I mean, it's already fucked up that you missed out,
Misplaced
their relative
Mm.
on the one of the most important days of their life because, you know, they're trying to lay their relative to rest,
Mm-hmm.
and then to have a whole hour not knowing where the fuck they're probably standing there with you, like, I'm trying to figure it out, don't know. What the fuck you mean you don't know? Like that type of shit. So yeah, it's crazy as fuck. So do better, Forest Lawn.
Work on those SOPs.
Thank God, please, please. All right, man. We're getting into our,
That's funny.
and we have Addison in the building for this. So
Hey, yo.
Addison's song of the week.
Addison song of the week.
I only have one too. It's
Keepers Creepers.
my boy Miguel finally came out with an album
Mhm.
this past week,
I gotta listen to it.
and he has a song called R.I.P. So that's the song of the week, and I thought it was
Oh, cool.
fitting.
Ooh,
Yeah, that is
nice.
fitting.
Mhm.
So Miguel R.I.P. is Addison's song of the week.
Yep.
Again, if you don't know, we have our Addison song of the week playlist on our link tree, or you can just go into Apple Podcasts, type in the Werkz podcast, and you'll get Addison's song of the week on there. And it's all of our song of the weeks from fucking way back to like episode. I don't even remember. Do you remember what episode you started?
No, I don't.
It's a long fucking time. It's 100 and
12.
something. 100 and something.
Yeah,
Fucking.
I think he started like around 20, 30, something like that.
Yeah,
30 or 40,
so
something like
Yeah,
that.
so it's 100
Yeah.
plus songs.
168.
168 songs. And if you want to go through a roller coaster of emotion, just listen to that playlist.
See where my life was during the
Yeah.
during the songs of the week.
Yeah, it's funny thing is because Addison likes to play a part in the role of adding the song and also kind of comparing or kind of mimicking what we're gonna talk about. Try to
Mhm.
on the podcast, so it's kind of like you listen to the episode and you get the song of the week. It's kind of like together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
So if you see like 3 consecutive songs that are very emo, then you know I'm going through something.
You know what he's going through when he's putting these Addison songs of the week. But all right, man.
Emotionally curated.
Emotional damn.
Emotional damage. All right. You guys have anything else? You guys want to? You said you have another story, right? Or some stories that you had. Was it you or is that Chris
No.
that you wanted to bring up?
No.
No.
That's all
You
I
want
got.
to tell us where Boots is?
What I want to talk about today.
Let me tell you the story.
I mean, I did want to bring up. We haven't really talked too much mental health in this episode, but I've mentioned before that I've been going to therapy. So I'm in like my 3rd or 4th month, and it's going good. So again, I just want to advocate for therapy. it helps out a lot. I know it's good to have friends and family, but sometimes having an outside source that's trained and basically realizes like maybe this is what's wrong, and you're like, God damn it, you're right. You know, so if you can get it, I think it's important. I mean, the main topic that I've been going through the past couple of weeks with my therapist was just like relationships, and specifically relationships with friends that kind of like go sour and you end up breaking up, or you just don't talk to people anymore. And that's what I've been talking to her for the past month or two about it. So, it sucks. It is like you're in a relationship, and it's like with the partner, but with your friend, especially if you're really close to them. And it sucks, man. Like, to not be able to like have that connection anymore. And I still struggle with that. And so, I just think that's something that we should think about a lot of times. That, most of the time when you talk about breaking up, it's like with a partner or something, but you kind of forget about the relationships we have with like those friends. Like, so, I have no ill will. If you never know what happens in the future, but there's no ill will. I don't want to blame anyone. I've had my problems. They've had their problems, and it's kind of is what it is. But I just wanted to talk about that because it's one of the things that I've been going through lately.
All right, it's something to bring up too. I mean, to piggyback off what you were saying about mental health and all that stuff like that. I've been very fortunate these past 4 months that I've been consistently working out and not in my head. This is a part of the year where I get very down. But with all the stuff that's happening at work, the blessing I got at work, just working out, I feel so much better. Yeah. Like just mental health wise, not even physically. Physically, I feel better. Like I can see the progress. I can see the weight loss, the muscle gain, all that stuff like that. But I think the thing that I noticed the most is just mental health part of all that. Yeah. Right.
You gain a lot of clarity when you're working out, even walking, stuff like that. So like, yeah, it's really good and important that you go through that too. So yeah, I know like my even therapist is like, go for a walk now and then, do something like physical, anything to kind of like help you get things off your mind. Because a lot of times I'm just sitting in a chair or I'm just watching TV or watching sports, and you get in your head. Yep.
And I think that's to break the cycle, because I think when you just think about something so much, it just replays in your head, and you kind of go through that emotion over and over and over again, instead of kind of how I was talking about, kind of accepting it, breathing it, and then letting it go. But I 100% understand what you're going through on that. I mean, we haven't talked about this on the pod, but I've also lost a very special close friend that I haven't talked to for over a year now, and that was a journey for me. I guess letting go, and then understanding like at some point, that's what was supposed to happen at that moment, and don't know what the future holds with that either. But at the same time, I'm accepting of what that happened. At first I wasn't. I was kind of killing myself over it and doing all that stuff, but at some point you just got to understand that everyone has their own way they want to go, and sometimes those don't line up, and you got to just move on and be there with the people that you're supposed to be with.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just remind yourself it's okay to mourn and be sad. Like, yeah, I try to be like, get over it, dude, or just move on. But like, no, so not just saying. I remind myself to feel.
Yeah, you gotta feel it too. Sometimes
I think that's the most important part.
To an extent, you don't want to stay in it.
Of course.
I think that's the point. Right?
I think a lot of times I'm like, grow the fuck up, do this, that, like get over it. But I'm just like, nah. Like even the girl's like, my therapist is like, no, man, go through the process. And at the end of the day, a lot of time, you got to remember this: time heals. Time heals all.
Time heals all. And then I think I brought up that quote where like, grief is like a rock, right? You hold this rock of grief, and at first it's heavy. At first it's overbearing. At first it's it's hard to handle because you're holding this rock. But once you put this rock in your pocket, over time you get stronger. you start getting used to holding the weight of the rock to a point where it's kind of not going. It's not gone. It's there, but it's easier to handle, right? It's easier to hold the weight. It's easier to be to have that rock attached to you, and it's just like grief. Like grief, when it first happens, it's very intense. It's very, you can't stop thinking about it. It's, the emotions that you go through. In the beginning, it's very, it kind of takes over your life. But as the time passes, the months go by, and you start accepting what's going on, accepting of what happened, it gets easier. And I don't want to say that in a very, what's that word? Inconsiderate way. Like, I don't want to say like, oh yeah, it should be easy now. That type of shit. It's easier to process. It's easier to handle. Because at first, you're clouded, don't know what's going on, you're over emotional. But as the year goes on and months go by, it gets kind of easier to reprocess what happened and kind of be at ease, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and some people may have to take a little bit longer than others.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. You can't put a time frame on. Oh, I went through this and it took me 2 months.
Yeah.
You should be fine already. Like that's
Yeah,
everyone
You should do it in half the time.
Yeah. Everyone goes through it, especially if Yoshi. Yeah, so I guess what that's.
Say what?
Oh shit!
Some others do it a different way. But
Yeah, man. So thank you for sharing that, Addison. I really appreciate that.
Definitely.
And everybody who else is going through this stuff. I mean, everybody loses friends. Everybody loses, best friends.
Family even.
Everybody loses family. Everybody loses parents. It happens, and it's the sucky part of life. But at the same time, it's a learning experience, and we all have to go through it. You just got to be thankful of the people you have around you, and don't forget to lean on the people around you, because it is very important that those days that you feel that's hard to get over or hard to get over that hill, you need that extra push, bro. You need that extra oomph from somebody to help you get over that, to make it easier, because it is truly hard to go through that stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
And don't take it on by yourself, because again, you have the resources around you. You probably don't know, but you probably have people that will listen to you. And like Addison says, and he always preaches when he comes on here, if you can go through the therapist, go through a therapist, because I almost 100% guarantee that everyone who does go through a therapist is probably more comfortable talking to a therapist that you don't even know at this time. And it's because you don't know them. So when you talk to them, there's no like, oh, they're going to throw it in my face later. Because I think that's a lot of why people get kind of scared to like vent to somebody or tell them what's going on, because they think like, oh, later down the line, they're going to use this against me. Or oh, now they know what's going on with me, and
they know I'm weak right now.
Yeah, like they're gonna
that can also get in your head.
Take advantage of me or that type of shit, or like think less of me because I'm going through some things and that type of shit. So do what you gotta do to get help, no matter what it is. But do those things, because we'd rather have you here than 6 feet under the ground. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Got it? Anybody got anything else to add to that?
As I found this quote, it said, "Find peace, don't wait for it to find you." That was posted by John Cena.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
I was like, "Is this a verified account right here?"
I also have a couple. Leave you with this. Stop negotiating your success because you're afraid of failure. And then your biggest achievement is making it through the day.
Definitely.
Yep, that's good.
That's probably the big. I saw that and I was like, that is the one right there. That's one of my favorite ones. A lot of people.
That's your 1%.
That's
the
you. If you make, it doesn't matter if you had a bad day, right? You make it to the end of the day. You're able to wake up the next day. The achievement is you got through that day, right? You're able to get up. So, and like I said, always when I talk to people and ask me how I'm doing, and I'm like, I'm doing great because I got to wake up today, and that's
true.
I'm that day by day kind of guy. Like, to me, I just live the day that I'm at. I don't like looking into the future, because I'm not, I'm scared that at that moment, like, I don't even know if I'll be here in the future. You know, that type of shit. Because everyone has a time. We don't know when that time is. Hopefully, I'm here for a very long time. So.
Yep.
But, yeah. Everybody good?
Yeah. One more thing. If you ever wake up in the middle of the night, you see a random creature or whatever it is, remember, just shut down. You'll figure it out the next morning.
Hold the button for 5 seconds.
Hold the button. Figure it out later.
On them.
Yeah.
Don't deal with it then and there.
If you see something in the corner in the dark, just go.
They're more afraid of you at that point than you were of them.
Oh, this guy's a freak over there. I like that.
But yeah, man. Again, thank you guys for coming to the pod.
Yep.
Carlos and Addison. Thank you guys for dressing up. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, that's episode 144 of The Werkz. This is a Halloween pod, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Back, baby. Shout out Juice on the beat.